That is, hey, that's an on-regulation hat if I've ever seen. Can I have a lighter?
It's not government issue.
Hello, TV land. My name is David Pospiech. I'm a musician, a father, and a husband. I've always had a love for comedy, especially stand-up. And I, like a lot of people, have found myself saying, I can do that. You know, just pick up a mic and start talking, right? Well, it ended up taking me 2 years of writing to come up with 3 minutes of material that I felt comfortable even attempting to perform in front of people. Then I bombed 3 times in a row. Along the way, and during that time we did those 3 mics, we watched so many talented people that we said, this is a show, a really good, real comedy show, especially if we capture my first 100 mics. And if you need 100 mics to even start judging yourself, let's see it all, good and bad. And along the way, we'll interview and hang out with some of the veteran comics, and maybe we'll learn a thing or two. Because if it takes 100 mics, let's remember, I am 100 shy. So this is Sarah's house. She's one of the funny people we met along the way. She was the host of my 3rd, 4th, and 5th mic. So it's only fitting that she was the first comic we featured.
Good. Breakfast at Sarah's house is going on.
I know. What do you guys want?
Whatever you want to make us.
How are you?
I'm good. Good to see you.
All right. Well, first things first. What are we doing? Are we doing eggs, hash browns? Do you need coffee? Tea?
I'll take whatever.
Espresso? I can make espresso.
Coffee would work. Regular coffee?
Okay.
Yeah.
I am not super good at figuring out how many scoops to put in, so it's always a crapshoot. It usually comes out pretty strong.
Oh, you do espresso?
Well, yes, I usually do espresso because coffee is too much for me.
That's kind of, isn't that kind of like?
No, I thought that.
Oh, because there's less caffeine.
There's less caffeine in a double espresso than a big coffee.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. My friend worked at that one coffee place, and he said that too. They teach them all that stuff there.
Can I bum one of those? All right, let's do that. Do they not have to wear uniforms anymore at the USPS?
I'm not sure. I have seen some
weird.
pretty eclectic postmen in my day, though, right? Because I'm sure that's a non-regulation hat. You know, they have that really big one.
That is, hey, that's a non-regulation hat if I've ever seen. Can I have a lighter?
It's not government issue.
So dumb, but it's totally a pet peeve of mine. And like, who the fuck am I? Like, what do I know? But
No, you got it. You got it, you know.
But I cannot handle, I hate it when people, 2 things, where they say, that joke was called, or like, I told this joke in Iowa, and they were like, you know, and it's like, no, you've never told that joke before. That's the whole thing. Like, you didn't write this. This is your just like casual one-sided conversation with the audience.
Yeah, pretend.
And like, don't allude to that. That's like the magician showing its hand, you know? And it just, I don't know, that like really irks me.
Yeah.
It's like, the first thing you need to do when you get on stage is just like give off the aura of like, it's cool, I got this.
Yeah.
It's like, because it's nerve-wracking as an audience member to be like, oh God, I hope this isn't bad. You know, like it's so hard to sit through. So you just got to go up and be like, you're in good hands, you know. And then that's why, like, as a host, it's so important to make it to almost like overhype the person coming up in the sense of being like, this person's extremely competent. This person is not new, you know. Because like, it's.
You do a good job of that. You're like, You're like, this guy is very funny, guys, and you know, it seems like you know these people well.
Well, we talked a little longer, but now it's time for my 5th open mic.
I was having sex with a girl, and after having sex with this girl, she told me the craziest thing. She said, she goes, my next sex goal is to have sex with 5 black guys. I was like, whoa, that's like a lot of information. I didn't know if I want to hear this right after having sex with somebody. But then I started thinking about it a little bit more, and the more I thought about it, the better I felt about myself. Because I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm the level before 5 black guys? I'm amazing! You would think the level before 5 black guys is 4 black guys. It's not, it's me, Seth Davis from Skokie. I am Boys to Men. I'm the opening act to the Jackson 5. I was one of her sex goals. She's like, oh, I gotta have me Seth Davis and his huge white kosher thunder cock. Now I'm gonna have the cock of the Titans. What was the level before me? 2 fingers in the movie The Notebook?
Some people argue that human beings, they shouldn't be with anyone for forever because we're not monogamous creatures, and I don't think that's true. I think if we're not supposed to mate for life, then why does the term crime of passion exist? Right? Like if you come home to your wife and she's fucking another dude and you kill one or both of them, that's a crime of passion. Like people are so not okay with being cheated on that even the justice system is like, we get it. You still gotta go to jail, but what a bitch, right? That's built into government.
I like eating pizza. I've done this joke way too many times. I like eating pizza, but you know what I like eating more? Pussy! Ladies and gentlemen, I eat pussy the same way I eat burritos. Face down, no hands, you know? No real idea how to eat a burrito.
I just got back from a trek through Missouri. Yeah, I was like, I haven't been bored in a while, so let's see what that's like. I need a reason to go to bed at 11, so let's go to Missouri. It was fun. I got to see, or I had to see my family a whole bunch. And I don't know if like I've been away for a long time or if they've always talked this way. My grandparents were over and they were having like this minimalist Hemingway novel conversation in front of me. I heard, this is real, I heard my grandma say, it is raining very hard. And my grandpa said, this is the good rain. Like, what? How long have I been away? No one talks like that.
I am 26 years old, but every time that I come up against a real-world adult problem, I react like Bill Paxton's character from the movie Aliens. What's that, man? They're raising my rent, man? Oh, that's great. That's just fucking great, man. Now what the fuck are we supposed to do, huh? Game over, man! Game over!
So, it's probably why my relationships last about 2 to 3 months. Because that's the longest I can tolerate being what you want me to be. I'll be the perfect girlfriend.
Put your hands together, guys, for your next comic, super funny David Pospiech!
Let's give it up for Sarah. Thanks for having me. Yeah. The other Sarah, the other girl, that was a coy-ass racist joke about the Koreans. When you find another Korean driving like that, you should ask them, if 3 lefts makes a right and 3 rights makes a left, how many lefts do you have to make till your grandparents aren't the most racist fucking people you've ever met? My grandpa sat me down when I was 6 years old and he said, Dave, you know how many Polish jokes there are? And I said, how many, Grandpa? He says, 1. The rest are all true stories. And I was like, damn, Grandpa, you're Polish. I'm Polish. My last name's Pospiech. which means hurry up in Polish. Anyway, and no, for real, if you pronounce it right, it means hurry up. If you pronounce it wrong, it means like Johnson or something. So people are real racist and they profile people, you know? Like dogfighting. Everyone assumes it's just black people dogfight. But my boy is Puerto Rican and he dogfights. He's up on the West Side Division in like Pulaski. He got arrested for dogfighting, and when they ran the footage, it was him fighting his dog. And that was just him trying to feed his dog. It's really hard feeding your animals sometimes. Like one time, I was trying to feed my hamster to my dog, and he wasn't having it. And it was like 2 in the morning, and I'm like trying to, you know, and I hear this like rustling outside my door, which brings me to a ghost story. So I'm trying to feed my dog, and I hear rustling outside my door, and I look, I crack the door, and there's a ghost standing in my hallway. So I close the door, look at my dog, look outside the door again, and it turns out to be the whitest white crack whore I've ever seen, taking a shit in my wife's boot. And I wish I had seen a ghost at that point. I think I would have been able to process it better. Because I was like, oh shit. Is my wife gonna think I had a hooker in the hallway? And then I was like, fuck, is she really shitting in my wife's boot? How expensive was that fucking boot? And then I was like, you gotta get the fuck out of here. So I closed the door again, and then opened the door, and she's running down the hallway, and I'm like, take this with you. And I throw the shitty boot, and it hits the fucking floor like 25 feet down this long ass stairwell and splashes all over my hallway. And that was a shit joke, a poop joke for all of you guys. God bless you. My name is David Pospiech, and have a good night. Thank you, Sarah.
David Pospiech, everybody. Yeah. What a Polak, right?
Well, I definitely felt more comfortable, but maybe I should stick on each joke a little longer, or I don't know, I was jumping around too much.